My name is Jae-Hong. I'm a social entrepreneur in Korea. Let me share my experience as a practitioner of social enterprise, especially in terms of mobilizing capital. Before that, you never heard of my enterprise. It's called JUMP, which means join us to maximize our potential. Why I started this? Because there is a big education inequality in Korea. As you can see, the chance of going into the four-year college in Seoul 4 times bigger than agricultural or low-skill jobs parents, which means if your parents is a high government official or licensed profession like a doctor or a lawyer, you can go 4 times bigger chance of 4-year college than agricultural or low-skill parents. Which means kids from disadvantaged family, they have poor education and they get low-skill jobs and then they get poorer again. A vicious cycle. So, okay. So education inequality causes polarization. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Then it results in social instability. Can we cut this loop? So I started my own business. How? How about getting these university students as our teacher and then let them teach, study to these disadvantaged kids and then give emotional support because these kids feel they are casted out from the society. And also these university students are weary of their future, so they need mentors for their career path. So we provide mentors to these university students, and also mentors, when they give advice to their students, they feel they are self-motivated because they are reminded of their original intention when they study their own job. So I was thinking of we can set up a platform of connected experience. So we founded JUMP. As I mentioned before, these things happen, especially these kids, when they graduate from high school, they become the teacher. And these teachers, when they graduate from college, become the mentors. And these mentors became role models to these kids. So they share their ideas and their experience. Hey, don't be discouraged. I was like you 10 to 15 years ago, but thanks to JUMP, I became like this, and you can be more than and better than like I am. So we can create a virtual circle, and then we can make an inclusive society. So this picture shows what we have done. The teachings, studying itself is boring, so we took them to gallery and art museum, and then we went to the amusement park to make good relationship with the kids. And the mentoring, but one-on-one mentoring is kind of difficult things for the students because they feel shy in the Oriental culture. So we created a small mentoring session and also lecture-like mentorings. So far, around 400 university teachers have taught around 1,500 students from disadvantaged family, and in return, they had mentors from 150 mentors. And these two groups spend around 200,000 hours for studying, and also mentoring, they spend around 12,000 hours. Our hypothesis was correct. So these disadvantaged students, kids, they experience 5 to 10 points up in their study. More than 90 students experience more than 10 points up. And also the average of satisfaction rate was 89%. But we still have difficulties scaling up our enterprise because of money matter. The first of all, since we have to manage ourselves from the donation, we have 16 partners. We really appreciate them, but they have different voices. Actually, we want to do our own business to be sustainably independent, but some of these partners actually refused our ideas, so we couldn't. We want to develop our business model, but some of them refuse. Hey, you shouldn't stick to your business. Don't do that. So we have to stop. It's very hard and very difficult situation for that. And some of them actually needed us, their exclusivity. And also these partners actually wanted us, hey, you should not spend more than 10 to 15% on human resource, which means we have a lack of capital to hire a good and high-skilled personnel people. So out of 8 members, 8 staff, 3 are regular workers, but the other 5 were intern and part-timers. That means we have to teach them again and again because they leave just after 2 or 3 months or 1 month. So we are trapped in vicious cycle of HR. And the last but least one, not the least one, we don't have standardized appraisal measure, which means actually there is a social return on investment, but that's not enough. So whenever we're pitching to new and potential investors, we have a difficulty how to prove our achievement. So I think SK is doing a very good job. So I appreciate them. And also, we might need social progress credit. This is all I have done. And thank you so much to listen to my presentation. Thank you.